Hola a tots, soc Borrell IV, benvinguts a Juarez, Gunslinger, un shooter a primera persona que m'acaba de comprar a les baixes de Steam per 3 euros, em sembla, i l'he jugat, no sé si 10 minutets i m'ha encantat, la veritat. Soc bastant... no soc el que es diu gaire bo, però bueno, em fa bastanta gràcia. I res, el volia ensenyar, ni que sigui... No sé si faré una sèrie, potser aquest és el primer episodi. Sí, qualsevol joc nou. I... no, difícil, va. Perquè... sí, no som homes. Segurament fallaré encara més del normal, perquè si vaig parlant mentre... deixant la presentació, que és bastant xula. El d'aquest joc és... bueno, el curiós d'aquest joc és que està tot narrat en primera persona, és a dir, és aquest personatge, que és... Silas Greaves, que ens explica una història bastant xulo, bastant original, la veritat. I més els detalls d'art són magnífics, xulíssims.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Doncs la història bàsicament és el Silas explicant-nos el seu viatge a través dels Estats Units, del salvatge oest. I pel que he pogut llegir, bueno, bàsicament eren guerres entre guerres territorials i que tot això va desencadenar amb personatges tan famosos com Billy the Kid, per exemple, que coneixem aquí en aquest joc. La veritat és que és bastant divertit, tot el sistema d'habilitats i de totes les coses que pots fer, està bastant bé.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Aquí ens diuen... Ah, sí, he aconseguit un parell de coses que són...
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
You
need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
What the hell? Shoot that sumbitch!
Vale, tinc un punt d'experiència perquè...
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
He aconseguit experiència perquè he reunit un parell de col·leccionables, llavors bueno, ens donen experiència. Jo he començat amb el Ranger, quan he fet la meva primera partida, que ha sigut un moment, he guanyat un parell de punts d'experiència, i cada tens com tres vies, no? Anar amb 2 armes, anar a distància i anar a curta distància. A mi sempre m'ha agradat més la distància, per tant començo amb aquesta, que és la vista d'àguila, que pares el temps quan apuntes. Em va bastant bé, ja que està molt difícil i la veritat és que no estic 5 concentrat que puc, però bueno.
Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Fire at will!
They're coming from the rear! I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit.
Tenim la concentració, que
So that's
és
just what I did.
el temps. I imagina't, podem matar-los.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kids' apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Digueu-ho per aquí. Si la música està molt forta, digueu-ho perquè jo la sento bastant forta. No, joder, no ho sé. A veure, podeu buscar la munició. Amb mica de temps,
I'm putting you down! Watch out! He's one of them!
Joder.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut.
Bitches running!
Això és el Greaves. Una tonteria en la puntania,
Let's do this!
Still, one of them reached the water tower.
Aquí quan carregues 2 coses, carregues la concentració
Not
i
a
les
bad
morts.
idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
I aquí vas esquivar les bales. No tens molta sort.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Leave him to me! Someone shoot that bastard!
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
M'agrada el dia.
Come out, you yellow bastard! You think you can kill me too?
This is
Then,
like un
I heard a
arcade.
friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try aiming, you idiot! Watch your
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Punch some holes in him!
I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
You're dead!
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
Vaig baixar una mica al sofà, que no em sento ni jo... No. No em sento ni mi mateix. No, ja no, sofà. Baixar una mica les veus... Amb aquest estil de...
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave, and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Bolton.
rat in a trap! You ain't go...
L'art és xulíssim, per això. No sé quin dibuixet tenen
Billy looked
llogat,
at me
però...
and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Home, 10 punts per acabar amb la gravassa. Vinga.
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
Acció pura i dura. Joder, no. Ara. Veieu, no? Que quan apunto el temps es ralentitza. Molt poquet, però suficient per... Joder. Ni una. El que no sé com es fa servir la sort. Tinc la sort carregada, però no sé com es fa servir. Però abans, ho he vist a la...
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling!" Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Poor sons of bitches are done for.
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just joshing with you.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
We were heading for the barn.
Aquest paio tenia un escut, però ja he vist com l'ha quedat així sense voler, pràcticament.
Make you bleed.
Caracot... Va, un nivell nou. Així que apuntem.
Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
Com fem un salt d'aquests superpros.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Pràcticament un...
Yeah,
Tiros
and just when I
guiats.
thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
No,
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Li cau l'estrella. Ha puesto...
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Ah, és tropical. M'encanta que l'accent americà que tenen. Vale, els duels. Bàsicament hem d'apuntar. I quan ell es enfundi, nosaltres hem de matar abans que ens mati ell. Ui! Costa més del que sembla, Jo que estic amb un ratolí. Vale, quan ell es enfundi... Apunta... No! Veritat? Que no sé... Encara no tinc... No clar que s'ha de fer. Sé que s'ha d'apuntar... Quan ell es enfunda, apretem... O sigui, disparo, entre cometes. I torno a disparar, vale.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that penny dreadful says? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
En sèrio. Poso el punt de... Val, podria posar-me a buscar la veritat. Abans de la primera partida t'he trobat 2 col·leccionables. Quan tens aquest punt sortiran sons i pistes que t'ensenyaran els col·leccionables o tenim més munició de fusil. Però aquí tenim una altra que és aguantar més de cosa, o sigui, a curta distància contra pistoles. I com que hi ha molts amics que porten pistoles, m'interessa tenir una mica de defensa, sobretot perquè estan en difícil. I que se no m'ho vist, la que em donen dos cops ja...
Step inside, and...
Bam!
Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
I ja està. Punteria 55%. Doncs ho deixem per aquí. Si us ha agradat, doneu-li like. No sé si faré una sèrie. De moment m'està agradant. Jo crec que és bastant factible que pugui fer alguna cosa d'aquestes. Per tant, ens veurem al proper episodi. Fins aviat.